just kind of a nice way of starting is to think about how you might define bullying. So there's quite a few different ways of describing it, but in your view, what would you say the word means?
I just think it's how people make you feel, really. So it's when people are or a single person is going out of their way to make someone feel really small and not feel good about themselves and are trying to purposefully hurt them. Yeah.
Okay, and then can you think back to when you very first experienced it and then just tell me a bit more about that?
So I was really young. I think I was like in year 3 or year 2 when I first experienced it.
Which is what age?
Which is probably like 8.
Okay.
7 or 8, I think I was. And it started off like, initially it was passed on as like a catty kind of thing about, there was just one girl, I don't know if she was jealous of me and one of my oldest friends that I had known before school, but she just seemed to not like me very much. And then it just started off kind of small, like just, I guess, I don't know, it was just a bit of like, I don't really remember it that well, but it just started off with her making like small comments or just telling other people, yeah, don't play with her, really.
Okay.
And then it just got worse and worse later on, like where she would recruit all the girls from the class not to talk to me and things like that, and purposely leave me out of everything.
So when you first remember the kind of initial comments, can you remember how that felt?
I do remember feeling a bit hurt by them. I do think I was like, why would she say things like that? I was obviously really small and I didn't understand. And I did feel upset by them, I remember, but I wasn't initially that upset because I tended to ignore. I ignored it initially, but then I do remember that thing of I'd never experienced it, so I didn't really know what it was. I was just like, oh, this feels sad, but I didn't know what to do with it, and I just kept it to myself, and that was about it. But then, obviously, again later on, when it just kind of got out of hand, it was a different level of this kind of loneliness and still not understanding why it's happening to me. Yeah.
Can you say a bit more about that? That time as it changed, or what changed?
So what happened was it progressed into, obviously she didn't like me initially. She took away my best friend then, and then eventually it just started. It was just like everyone was against me, and I just felt like the loneliest little girl in the world. I just thought, no one likes me. I have no friends. I remember sitting at playtime on the bench, it was cold, and just me sitting by myself and watching them play in the distance. And I just remember thinking, there's something wrong with me because they don't want to play with me. I just always thought there was something wrong with me. And I just remember wanting to cry. I cried a lot in the toilets, just by myself. And I remember wanting playtime to be over, just so I could be in the classroom and you're sat next to, obviously you had a seating plan, so you just sat next to whoever, and that was it. You didn't really have to talk to anyone unless it was group work. But I just remember playtime being the worst thing that I used to hate. I just used to skip out on lunches and because I used to hate sitting alone at lunchtime. I just used to not eat my lunch, and I used to just run to the bathroom and try and hide. I just remember it being a very lonely experience. Yeah. And it just wasn't, and just being scared of what was going to happen next. I just always thought I was going to get into trouble as well. I just always thought there was something wrong with me, that I was doing something wrong. And it was just, again, it's just just a weird space to be in, especially at a young age.
Yeah. What did you think you would get in trouble for?
So, this is, so my school was a really small school, and what the girls would do, there was this teacher, it was the main bully's aunt, I think, and they would always run to her and be like, oh yeah, she's been doing this, she said this to me, she's been like this to me, and it'd be oh, she took this from me, or she hurt me. It was a lot of lies told to that teacher. And that teacher, obviously, she believed a large group of girls, and I was being punished for it by her. And I remember not liking this teacher because even to this day, like, I just get really, like, I can't explain it, like this weird panicky sensation from it. Like, even talking about her, because even after, when things weren't being said, she still treated me like I was a horrible bully. And she could see that I was alone, but it'd be simple things like, if we were in the dinner line, she'd always send me to the back, even if I wasn't doing anything. It was just like, always telling me to be, like, I remember this one incident where I literally just told someone, oh, could you move up a bit, we're on the carpet, and I told her to move up, and she called out my name in this really, like, disgusted tone, I remember, and it was just like, I've heard that you're quite a bully, and it was like, I was just like, what did I do, like, and I just think she was just awful, like, she just never wanted to, if I needed help with anything, she just never wanted to help me with anything. She just literally, I know she didn't like me, and it was literally because of her niece or whoever she was to her, but it was just that as well. I thought there was genuinely something wrong, because I just thought, oh my god, like, the teacher thinks I'm really bad. And I used to be really quiet, and I never used to really say anything, but I just remember, like, every time she used to come in and help the class, I used to really hate it, and I'd be having a horrible time with her.
So when she said, oh, here, you're quite the bully,
yeah.
You remember how that felt?
It was literally like someone had shot me, like, it was just like, I couldn't explain it, like, I didn't know what bullying was then, but it was just like, but I knew that bullying was wrong, that was the thing, like, I just knew something was wrong, but I was just like, I just didn't understand why she was being mean to me, like, I was just like, I wasn't doing anything, I literally just told someone to move up, like, and that was it. She just straight away, like, I was like 8 and she was a grown woman, so the fact that she would be like, you were a bully, and I was just like, I sometimes like just think, that was now, I just like, I'm being bullied, but it was just weird, because then I knew. It made me, I remember specifically thinking, I can't trust anyone. I think, oh my god, she thinks I'm a bully, I can't tell anyone anything. Yeah.
And did you ever manage to tell anyone anything?
So the way my mum and my family found out I was being bullied was, the girls used to leave like little messages in my drawer, and then it was like things like, oh, you're a horrible person, no one likes you, you're annoying. And I think there was this one particular horrible one that I just took home, and this was like in year 5, I think, and I just didn't know what to do with it. It was just a really horrible one. I don't fully remember what it said. It was just like something like, you should leave, you should go away, no one likes you. And I think I slept with it for like a week under my pillow. And I carried it everywhere, and I read it over and over. And I think my sister, I left it one morning, and she was making the bed, and then she read it, and she was just like, what is this? And it was always marked off as anonymous, but obviously I knew who it was. And my sister was like, what's going on? And I think my sister had some inkling that something was going on, because I was thinking I was a bit more quiet. But, and then I just remember her like talking to me, going, we're going to sort it out. And then, but I really also didn't want her to go in and sort it out. And I was just like worried about no one believing me. And I remember it was like, when she came, and I had to wait to be picked up after school by my sister, and she came a bit later than usual. And then it was just me left in the classroom, and it was my sister and her best friend, and my year 5 teacher. And my year 5 teacher was always someone that always says, he made it clear that he had like a clear policy against bullying. And even throughout that time, I still wasn't convinced that I was being bullied. Like, I didn't really think it, but obviously my sister did, and she came in and she showed the letter.
You weren't convinced that he wasn't.
I wasn't